Hello, you beautiful people. How is everyone's Friday? Almost had to think about that for a second. Yeah, how's everyone's Friday doing going? Hi Jill, thank you for joining. Hi Jane, Prairie Queen, Lydia, Mom First, Alice. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it.
Hey guys,
Yeah, hey Sif, how are you?
I'm here. You know,
Okay, same. Same. Hi
mhm.
Liv, how are you? Tracy. Okay. Um, Try to let some people get in here and then I'll start talking about what my thumbnail picture is about. I'm doing good, Liv. Hanging in there. Hi, Crochet. How are you? Hi, AP. Yeah, Jill, that's about all that we can do. It's day by day, hour by hour sometimes. Hey, Fred. But, you know, we're we're here to do right by Kylie, and that's what we're gonna stick to. Stick to as much facts as we can. Does anybody have any plans this weekend? Like, what's everyone up to? Oh, thank you for joining, Dan. Happy to have you. Susan, I'm gonna get to it in just a second, to the best of my ability. So I have Sifa here to help me co-host because I'm a mess sometimes, but
Same.
we balance each other out. Okay, because I want to give people time to come in and not have to go back so far to catch up on what I'm talking about at the moment, but it is kind of early, so I know some people are still at work and all that. Hey, Judy. You had a hot date, but then he chilled out. What? Um, yeah, I don't know, Liv. I'm focusing on me. It's just a lot going on, but I'm in the Carla Rodney case. We've kind of reached kind of a standstill. The only thing we can really do from this point on is go back to the beginning, but not so much as like digging into all the rumors and stuff in the sense of like bringing it back up, but instead kind of going back and debunking things that we've heard, things that we've tended to believe all of these months. I mean, it's been 8 months of information, and a lot of it we've, you know, come to believe in, like, unless it's proven otherwise, then we run with it. And like, I just want this to be a place where if something is brought to me and it can be debunked, I'm going to bring it to you guys to show that, like, this is why, this is what this is, and this is not what it was thought to be, kind of thing. I hope that made sense. Tracy, you didn't miss much. I didn't start on anything yet. Just kind of letting people come in and just talking. No, you're fine, Liv. It's it's new beginnings. It's a new path. It's a new direction. It's not sensitive. You're fine. I figured out what you meant, Tracy. You're good though. Um, okay. Let me go see. Um. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm here. I was reading something in the background. Yeah, that's all you pretty much missed was the intro and me and saying hi to everyone in chat. Okay. So let me see which picture I'm going to go with first. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh God, if I can get the right one. All right. Can everyone see this picture pretty good? Should be pretty visible on the screen. As you can see, titled on the picture is CCTV. She has given me the okay to show this on my live. So shout out to CC for this image. Um, no, Alice, I just got started. You're good. Okay, so this image right here shows this is the last surveillance picture of 8/5/22. Regardless of who we think this really is, it's my opinion that it could possibly be someone else, but everybody has their opinion on that. But what I want to talk about is the location. So this picture on the right was taken, um, and Cece talked about this in her live the other night. If you didn't catch it, she did speak on this. So here's the clothing rack on the left here. You see the same clothing rack. You see the same rack right here with like souvenir items and everything. That's this exact thing right here. So this is not totally bored, by the way. This location here where this picture was taken is not totally bored. The flooring, the thing that she is stepping on, um, even myself, when I was sleuthing this, it looked like it could be a possible step. There are steps inside of totally bored. However, this is not totally bored. Let me make this image bigger before I share it. This image on the screen right here shows where she is stepping, what looks to be like she was stepping onto a step. You can clearly see in this picture, it is a commercial rug that's on the floor. Again, not at totally bored. You can see it a little bit better here. And this is a picture of like the type of rug that I'm referring to. It's a commercial rug. So these images kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. So that's what she was stepping on in this picture. And again, looking at Cece's picture shows you the side by side. She was actually there. She took this photo herself. She talked about it in her live. You can confirm that like this is not at totally bored. Now, Cece doesn't name places and all that stuff, which I respect her for that. Why did my screen just do that?
That was my fault.
Oh, what
My bad.
happened?
Um, I hit some buttons.
How do I get it back?
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know.
Siva, what'd you do? Let me see.
I'm sorry.
What?
There.
Okay. He said I hit some buttons.
Oopsie.
Oh my gosh.
My bad.
No, you're good. I just don't know what you did. All right. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna close some of these tabs now that y'all have seen. I'll do a run through real quick so y'all can see what I mean with the rug. Again, here at the very bottom, it's there. I hope this is showing on their side. Yeah. The commercial rug. It's not a stair. Now, okay, let me get rid of some of these tabs so I can open other stuff that Sifa has dropped to me here in a moment. These are pictures of Totally Bored. Okay. So this is just to give y'all an inside view of what Totally Bored looks like on the inside. It's like, yeah, there are stairs here, but there's, the rack and all that. Like it's not what we all believed for so long. Here's another really good image. There is no rug here. There's steps. There's no black on the steps. This rack is a glass case. It's not what was shown in Cece's photo. So again, it is not Totally Bored, and I can confirm that. All right, let me close these tabs. Stop sharing my screen. Okay. Let me catch up on the comments real quick. Yeah, it's the kind of doormat you will get in the store entrance to stop tracking dirt and rain in off the street. Exactly. Thank you. Um, we're winging. Yeah, he was winging it again for real, Stefo. I love you.
No, I was so I went to do the at sign to type to
Mhm.
Judy to reply to what she was saying
Yeah.
because she said that it's like her weekend totally bored,
Oh, yeah.
and
That.
I was literally going to type not with me around, and then I did that, and I was like, well, yeah, just proved it.
There went that. Yeah. So Totally Bored is a much more crowded store. And mom first, I get what you're saying. Who's to say they could have moved racks around? I get that. However, I'm looking at the 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 receipt that has been presented to me that Cece has when she has said herself she's taking these pictures. Um, it's not a Totally Bored. She went to the actual place where that surveillance photo was taken, and she did her own research. So I'm gonna go where logic and reason leads me, and what I see, I had to reevaluate it. I had to look at it myself, and that's what I'm presenting to you all. Hi, Bella of Amherst. All right, let me go grab the ones you have. It's gonna take me a moment to get them all up here. You want me to do the screenshots first?
Um, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a map on here, and I can't even touch on that. Just saying.
Why? What?
The map. You have to talk about the map.
Oh, okay.
I also haven't gotten to really look at it. I'm just throwing it up here for you.
Wow.
You're my co-host. I'm gonna help you. We got this. Oh, damn! I didn't realize you had so many. Okay, we're gonna start with the ones I have up.
Whoops.
All right. Okay. Mom, no, I'm not saying just because it's her that it's a rug. You're mistaking my words. I'm saying because someone that was there physically could take the picture from the exact angle. She explains exactly the type of camera that was used to capture that picture. She went herself and did her own research. I'm presenting it to you all because I feel it's important to have the correct information out there. Hey, Wisco. Yes, Alice, that's what I'm about to get to. That's what we're about to talk about. If I can catch up on comments, I don't like to fall behind. Cece did a live last year where she showed the footage as she did her tour of the shop. She said, yes, she did do that. She did have a video where she was actually there. Um, Okay, Mom. I got you. I'm catching up. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I looked at it also from different angles, and then from different pictures I've seen of Totally Bored itself, things like that. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me close the door because my son's cat is super loud. All right, sorry about that. Whose comment I missed? Mark Molina, welcome in. Okay. All right, Sifa, you ready?
Never.
Ready or not?
Yep. Winging it.
All right, so this is the first one you showed because yeah, it's a good close up of the surveillance.
Hmm.
All right, so there's the original surveillance, and then we have this.
Yeah, so that's from Kylie's home address
Mm-hmm.
to Prosser. Um, but in between, you see where another store called California 89 would be.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who um, watched Zap Girl, you've probably caught that episode, um, or that live, whatever it's called. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was helping her, I even made a mistake, and I thought it was a different store than what it was. I thought it was the California 89. So we're basically
Mm.
debunking all the places that it was called.
Okay, so
Um,
it wasn't the 89 store either, right?
no, right.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
see,
So,
so like it looked very similar, just like Totally Bored does. Um, it looked similar enough, like it could be, and it was on the way from her home to Prosser. So I was like, okay, well that, looks pretty logical.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can make it make sense and
Yeah. Like it's easy to
at
make
the
things make
time.
sense.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And okay, so you sent me pictures of inside. The pictures you sent me are inside the 89 store?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll pull up those. Okay, so here's one of them.
Yeah.
This
So kind of like compared to the surveillance, like over to the far right middle, like those
mhm.
shelves to me looked like the shelves that were behind her.
Okay. Like these?
Yeah. No. The wooden ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah. Oop, sorry.
And then
Right.
go down one.
This
Yes.
one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
those. It looked like those to me.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But then when we have CC's, we see that it's like a
Yeah.
taller, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because like when things are blurry, it's a lot harder to um get the right kind of feel for things. And then
Yeah.
like even where the sunglasses were, compared to like the little cubbies, and then if you look at
True.
the photo, it looked like it could be, like where she's walking
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, yeah, the sunglasses right here and then that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
I
would
get
be like
that.
on the same sides. So to me, it
Mhm.
looked totally logical until I saw Cece's, and then I was like, okay, yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Well, that's good because we're able to debunk two places that, were
Mm-hmm.
mentioned in that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so basically, like I'm just correcting the misinformation that was put out by me
mhm.
with this store.
If you overlay the CCTV picture over that picture of the shop, it'll match perfectly, I reckon.
Mhm. Probably will. I can do that if you want.
With the 89 store or
No, no, no.
with the
With
correct one?
CC's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably good. And you do know you can present your screen here too, Just letting
Oh,
you know.
I don't have that app on my um
You're not on your computer?
no, I am, but that's a phone app that I use
Oh,
for
got you, got you,
Photoshop.
got
Yeah.
you. Okay.
If you want me to do it, I can do it literally right now. Just take a few seconds.
I mean, it's up to you if you want. I don't want
Yeah.
you to have to.
Um, Liv says yes, please. So,
Okay.
yeah, just send it to me.
Ben, why are you presenting someone else's research instead of your own? This case is wild. It seems someone has been paid. Lies presented as facts. Huh. Okay.
Okay, Ben, that's
Wait.
cool.
The first
Because
part
this
of
is
your
actually my research.
yeah,
So,
and the first part of your comment, why are you presenting someone else's research? Because we're creators. We work
yeah,
together to debunk things because it's about Kylie. And if another creator has factual information and says, "Hey, let's get this correct information out there," that's what we're going to do. And the stuff you see on the screen right here is Sifa's research. That's his own research. And
yeah,
we're presenting it together just here on my channel. So all I ask is that you be respectful in chat. We don't need any negativity here. We're just trying to get the right information out there. Let's not start with the negativity.
or me.
All right. We don't need that. There's
No,
really no room for any of that in this case, y'all. Like literally,
no, yeah, we
we're
don't
just
have time for
here
that.
to if we're gonna get justice for Kylie someday, we want as much factual information out there as
Mm-hmm.
possible. And that is what we're doing. Um, Alice says, if it were true, do we know on the map Prosser, Kylie's house, and SS's house? If Kylie were to have left the party, dropped
Yes,
off SS, then gone home, how much distance in time?
yeah. Give me one sec.
You're doing so much. Take your time, do one thing at a time. Yes, Bill, that's literally all I'm trying to do.
Wait, so
Sorry.
hold on. It was
Mm-hmm.
what order?
Um, from Prosser to Kylie's house, and so if Kylie were to have left the
Okay,
party,
so Prosser,
dropped.
Sammy, Kylie. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, Bill, that's what we're working hard to do. Yeah, Michael, you got. I don't know if you saw a few minutes ago where I did show a few other pictures. I'll bring up Cece's picture again here in a minute. But yeah, Cece was actually there at the place the last surveillance picture was taken, and it's a great side by side. So I'll pull it up again
Mm-hmm.
in a minute. Um, right, Tracy, and I think that's why it's so easy to get these places confused, is because a lot of them do look alike. A lot of them do have a lot of the same merchandise and souvenirs, things for skiing and all that stuff. Like they do look very similar. And law enforcement definitely wasn't transparent ever about the location. They were very vague on it. So people have had to do their own research to try to figure out, possibly where this was taken at. So,
And she also gave you permission to use it.
oh yeah, CC gave me the permission to use it 100%. um, Larice, I haven't seen you here before, but welcome in.
Hmm?
Somebody new in the chat. Ben, the point of this is that I'm doing what I want on my channel to debunk things that have been misconstrued, that have been put out as fact, that are indeed not fact. And I say this with all respect, if you do not care to watch the content, you don't have to be here. You can watch many, many other channels that are more, for your liking. That's what I'm doing here. This is what I want to do. This is what a lot of our viewers have questions about. So that's why we're doing it.
Sent.
Okay, hold on. Yes, Belle. And, you know, as much as sometimes, as much as we do try to stay united, YouTube is huge and it's a large group of people. And there's going to be disagreements and there's going to be um, people that are in your life for a moment and people who are in your life for a lifetime. And like I said, we're being united as much as we can with good creators who want to get the good information out there. That's what we're doing. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm behind. I'm behind. I always thought it was a proper store, not a garage or we need to debunk SF most of his stuff. Oh, debunking SF is a whole nother story, Nana. Oh my goodness. I can't debunk him because his story constantly changes.
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, there's definitely metadata on at least Cece's picture, that she did the side by side. Oh, you changed your name, Larice. Well, I have no idea who you are, but can you send me an email so I know who you are? Let's see. Radagast, welcome in. The purpose of this CCTV steal was to establish that Kiely was alive prior to the party. Providing detailed movement information was not the intention, I think. I mean, they could have just showed a video clip. That would have given us way more proof that she was alive. This image, if it's even her, doesn't really prove much. It's photoshopped like crazy and not the background, but the image of her, in my opinion. There's a lot of things going on there.
And there's not even an actual timestamp in the picture like
That's
there would be
true.
in a
Right,
normal CCTV.
that's very true. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
They just added that. So we
Yeah.
really don't know when this
All
was
right.
or
It
who.
could be anytime.
Wow. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, there's no date, there's no time, no AM, no PM. It
This is
I mean,
weird.
you can't this isn't admissible.
It really is. How can you use that?
You can't.
But again, for anybody coming in, so we've heard different locations of where Kylie's picture was last taken. This was the 89 store that was once going around that maybe it was taken from there. This is just to show that it's not at the 89 store, but it does look very similar, so it can be easily mistaken. But it is not at this location. And just bear with me a moment, and I'm gonna
And
grab the other
this
one.
is also to help show how easy it is for us as humans to make mistakes.
Yes, we all do it.
Yes, we do.
And it's okay, and we own up to it. That's the
Mhm.
important thing. You hold
Yeah.
yourself accountable.
Yeah. When you make a mistake, just make sure that it's corrected.
Yep. Okay. I'm trying to see what else with the 89 store that you wanted me to show.
Um
I can't pull up the Instagram thing on my computer, but
I mean, I don't think there's much else because
right,
you did um the map and the
right.
pictures.
Okay.
Um, but I did send you the
The
map
map
that
for
Alice asked
Alice.
for.
Yeah.
I do need that CCTV picture though, so I can do the overlay.
Oh, CC's. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me present this one real quick.
yeah.
So, Alice, this is for you for your question.
So, um, okay,
So
so
this
it's
is
kind of
the
small,
oh,
but
hold on.
so where it says A, that would be Sammy's house.
Mm-hmm.
So go down to the blue. You see the white round circle
Yep,
to the
right
far
here.
right? Yeah, that's Sammy's house. To the left of that, to the other circle up at the top,
Mm-hmm.
that would be Prosser. And
Okay.
then B to the far left is Kylie's.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So to get to Sammy's, she has to go all the way around and then all
right.
the way back to the other
All
end.
the way back. Yeah.
Yeah, 53 minutes.
Yeah. And that's showing right here.
Yep, 25 miles.
So, Alice, I hope that that helps. Yeah, thank you for that, Tifa.
Hmm. And also, yes, I did block out Sammy's address because I'm not gonna, do the doxing. So,
Right, right. I appreciate that. Yeah.
yeah, because everyone knows what the lodge's address is. It's a
Yeah, that's been
business.
public. Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's a business, so it's not really a private address.
Ben, I'm just gonna warn you. This is a warning, just to keep it respectful, or you will be timed out. I don't like to do that, but it just seems like you just it's okay to have an opinion, but it just seems like it's all about controversy, and I really don't want that to be the topic of this live. We're debunking things, and if you can't respect that, I just ask you to at least just be respectful, and if you can't, then I don't know. Yeah, we're not trying to prove the who in the picture right now. We are strictly talking about where and where it wasn't, because we've heard multiple places. That is all I am trying to do. Um, okay, thank you, Larice. Thank you. Yeah, good job on that, Tifa.
Thank you.
She never said anything to her mom when she sent the text, as it would have taken much longer to get home that night. Yeah, I know. I remember you talking about that. I was like, she didn't. If she was supposed to be taking Sammy home because they talked about it in the vehicle, apparently, she wouldn't have been home in just that little time. It would have taken her longer because, like Sifa showed here, yes, she has to go kind of out of her way to go bring Sammy home,
Hmm.
and then go back the other way to go to her house. So, okay. Give me a minute. I'm gonna send Sifa the picture so he can do the overlay for you guys. If I can remember where it's at. um,
Um, Nightbot is doing things, just so you know.
oh my gosh, what is Nightbot doing? He's not supposed to. He doesn't have any access to do anything. All right. I'm gonna send it to your DMs. Just sent. And then I am going to bring it back up again on screen so everyone can get a good image of it before he does the overlay. Definitely, Alice. The whole narrative is all very, very questionable. Liv, it's gonna be as long as you guys want to stick around. Whatever we can debunk while we're here, we'll talk about it. If you guys want to bring up something that you would like debunked that we might be able to answer, we can touch on that too.
And I'm also fine doing like overlay requests.
Yeah, if anybody has any other overlay questions about certain photos, let us know. Okay, I'm going to the YouTube side. What did Nightbot do? Why did he delete a message? Nana, I don't know why Nightbot deleted your message. He tripping. Nana, I do. I think a lot of people still follow him on socials. Julie's available until about 3 hours. I hear ya. Kenny is in the house. What's up, Kenny? I missed you. Nana, I don't know. The message that it said was deleted didn't have anything wrong with it, so I don't know why Nightbot's tripping. Let me go back because it still shows up on the StreamYard side. Um, Gosh, I don't even know how far back it was. I don't know. You didn't do anything wrong, Nana. Nightbot is just sensitive sometimes. Kenny, are you feeling any better? I know that you had an appointment this week and all that, and I hope that you've had some relief. Liv, I don't think it's that because I would have to manually put that word in like as a an automatic word that it would pick up to hide someone's comment, and I didn't put that in there, so I don't know what's wrong with Nightbot. Right? Let's go. Sifa's the tech hero. How's your gob? Like y'all's little the UK slang words. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up some of the starred comments. We have the 911 calls. We have what we could see on AWP video, and that is about it. Because we already said we were sure if we believe Lindsay or the pressers, unless I am missing something else. Right, Mom. And that's what I'm saying. So the things I see as fact, or things like the 911 call logs, the things like the AWP video, um, it is a fact that Lindsay said certain things that she said in interviews because we heard them come out of her mouth. Now, whether what she's saying is a lie or fact, that's something that none of us can prove, not unless it would come out later and by some miracle that, what the hell? Sorry about that. By some miracle that something would happen and then we'd have some kind of way where she would have to answer to what she said. We don't know what they're saying is fact or true, but we can present it as fact in the way as in it's an interview and she said these words. You know what I mean? Like other things that you've seen on Facebook, like the emancipation, for instance, rumors, things like that you've seen. Those are things that we have not seen any proof of. We've not heard any family members speak on it. We have not heard law enforcement speak on it. Those are things that are just rumors that we don't want out there because we don't know if it's true or not. Let's see. Right, I guess. Yes, the party invitation that I saw said tomorrow at Sanctuary, which would have been on the 4th because the party was on the 5th. And that did strike me as weird also because from what we had heard, it seemed like there were flyers for the party everywhere. And people were getting it in their Snapchats and on their socials. But again, that's what I believe it was Sammy who said in her interview about it. So I don't know. I did see the actual flyer itself though. If that is, you know, the correct one, I don't know. It could have just been made to please everyone. Like this is the party invitation. I don't know. It's hard to tell what's fact and what's not in this case. So I control Nightbot pretty much because I have like my own commands. There are other things that we were talking about this earlier today with another creator that Sifa introduced us to where you can have like automatic Nightbot commands. I just haven't set that up. So I'll highlight your comment, Tracy, and I'll show it to him whenever he is done with what he's working on.
Sent.
Oh, you sent the overlay thing already?
Yep.
Jeez, you work quick. Okay, I'm catching up. So Liv says, I have something that can be debunked. People were saying that in the members only dive footage from AWP that they see a head with pink hair suspecting another body. I'm listening, Liv. I just gotta catch up. Oh no, Kenny, you're having issues updating your laptop? That sucks. Yeah, so I know I'm one of the people who did see the members only video. I don't remember seeing any other person in the vehicle. Um, but again, I don't have like the best skills in analyzing photos like others do out there. So like I personally didn't see it. I've heard the rumor of people saying that they've seen it. I can't tell people, their perspective
Be
and
right back.
okay. And like what they're seeing is not true. I personally didn't see it that way. So I hope that makes sense. Do you know anything about the car in Mexico? Rumor, possible, any receipts? If you're talking about the comment that Jagger made about the car in Mexico, I think they're saying that it's a common phrase that they use in like, the street racing world and all that stuff that like it was done in Mexico just to kind of it wasn't done here, in other words. So I don't have any kind of proof about any kind of car in Mexico, so I really can't answer that, Jill. Yeah, one day does not seem like it. Just to me that would fit into the narrative of we need to make this appear as if there was a party, but that's just my opinion. I don't know if there was a party because I haven't seen proof of an actual party. You're welcome, Bill. Yeah, you have to set it up on you just go to Nightbot. I think one day
I'm
I was
back.
just messing around. Okay. And I Googled Nightbot for YouTube and oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
You bumped your elbow.
No. My mic fell
Oh God,
onto like a bunch of papers,
oh,
like hard papers. So we good.
well, we're gonna be sending you a new mic soon.
Probably.
Nana, I would love to come on panel in the future if possible when I've all together my thumb. Yes, I am more than open to having panels with you guys. Um, if you want to get up here and help debunk things or whatever, like, yeah, let me know and we can do that.
Yeah, and on mine as well.
Yep. Sif is always he's always opening his panel too. I know I don't say it here much. I mean, I probably should, but like my panel is always open. I just really haven't. It wasn't for any personal reason. I just, for a long time, it took me a while to get used to being up here in the first place, and
Hey, Cece.
hadn't done really big panels that often. So, but yeah, I'm sure we can brainstorm. Cece's in here. I didn't get to her
Yep.
comment yet, but hey, Cece, thank you for letting me use your photo, by the way. All right, let me try to catch up. Appreciate you, CC. Much love. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab the overlay that Sifa did for you all.
So I did two.
Okay, which one? Mhm.
Whichever one you like most.
Oh, so they're just slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like it's a upward angle, and the picture was taken at more of a like straight on angle.
Oh yeah, you're
So
just gonna have to explain this. Okay. Okay. So what am I? Oh, I see what you did. Okay, so Cece's picture image is back here,
mhm.
and then he lined it up with here's the surveillance picture.
Mhm.
He lined it up with the rack,
Mhm.
and then there's the rug that she's standing on. Dang, you did a really good job of lining that up like that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let me pull up the other one so we can compare. Okay, and then here's the other one with a even better angle. This one's awesome. Yeah, so as you can see, he lined it up. This is Cece's picture back here. Keep in mind, this is Cece's picture. And then this is the surveillance picture he overlaid to line up perfectly, exactly with this rack. Here's the legs for that clothing rack, which Cece points out here. So yeah, I'll make it a little bigger just for you guys to get a good image of the overlay. Good job, Steffa. Thank you.
Mhm. By
Right,
the way, check.
Cece?
Yeah, check her comment above that.
Okay. I reached out to
Squirrel girl.
yes to ask. I'll let you know. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Cece. And if anything, I can we can update it on Sifa's live if he goes live later, or we
Mhm.
can do a community post. However, and whatever it takes to get the correct info out there, we are all about it. Thank you, Alice. I would not be able to do this up here with these pictures without Sifa. Just saying, I would not. Especially the overlay. Like you did the overlay so well. But yes, Cece, it does line up. Oh my gosh. Like I'm in awe of this. So not totally bored. Not the 89 store, guys. This is not where this is at. Yes. I thank both of them. And thank y'all for allowing me to present both of y'all's research on this channel. And like I said, I think we're all on the same mindset that we'll share it on all of our platforms because it needs to be out there. You know, some people might come here that don't go to yours. Some people go to your channel that might not come here. So I think it's important that we get it out there to everyone. So I appreciate it.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm just eating.
no, you're good. But CC, but you still provided the, you know, you talked about it in your video, your live the other night. Like you took those pictures. You pointed out that, it wasn't a step that she was stepping on. And I showed earlier the pictures of, it's an industrial rug that she's stepping on. It's not a step. So I think it's very important to get this information out there. Oh, you're painting the Jeep, CC? Oh my goodness. And yeah, this case I think will give all of us arthritis. Oh my goodness. Our brains
Uh,
and
I
just
already have.
everything. um okay, I had someone else asked for something else. Sifa. I almost said Sifa. What the heck? Haven't said
What
that in so
the
long.
heck?
I think it's because Meg says it lately and I heard it. But Is there any way to overload Sammy's hair color and the last known Kylie hair color with this gas station photo?
Uh-huh. Um.
And okay, so Siva, being that the
Mhm.
because I know that and I respect it completely. Um, CC's not gonna drop the location of where is at, and I respect that completely. But
Oh,
like
do you need me
behind the
to?
scenes, hmm?
Do you need me to?
No, I was just wondering if like behind the scenes, like, do we know that information
Yeah.
of 100? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
so the name of the place I gave you the other day that someone dropped to me, did we ever research that place and see if that
Yeah.
was the place?
Yeah.
Okay. CC undercover. Yeah, no, CC, I get it. I get it completely, girl. That's why I wasn't asking you for a name of a place. Um, we've actually also been just trying to figure it out on our own too. Someone did send me the name of a place, and yeah, we were looking
um,
into that.
I just sent it to you.
Of course you did. Just that quick. Okay, yeah, that's the name of it, but do we have pictures and all that?
Of
That was
inside? No, because you can't get pictures of inside,
okay. Okay.
which is why we needed CC, which is why what she did is so
Right.
valuable.
It is. It is.
Mhm.
And I'm just I guess it's just safe to just not say it because these are local businesses. These are businesses that have been probably
Yeah, they don't
hounded
need to get
and all this
harassed.
other stuff. Yeah, I mean, the 89 store, totally bored. There was another one that I heard early on in the case that it was probably at. I can imagine these places are getting bombarded with questions from, people that want answers. So, out of respect for those businesses, I'm just not going to put that out there. Um, but it is out there if you do some research. And I didn't do that research. Like I said, someone dropped me a name of a place and we looked into it and did our own research in the background. Thank you, Wisco, for explaining that. So I think it was Jill who had asked that question. The Mexico references in reference to street racing here in America. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just didn't know how to word it, so thank you.
Send me that last Kylie photo so I can compare the hair.
Which last from
Like whichever
uh
one she wanted me to use.
I don't know which one she wants you to use.
Okay.
Tracy, the last known Kylie hair color. Do you have a specific picture you would like us to use that
Yeah,
you know?
if you have that photo, just send it to me.
Yeah. Let me drop Tifa's email. Wait, that's your channel. I need to add your thing. Don't do it before me.
I'm not. I want to see if you have it right.
You can email it to Sifa real quick and he will get it done for you. That would be awesome, Cece. Awesome. Because we like to stick to the facts.
Hmm.
Um yeah, he is graphically skilled. Oh my gosh, I can't do half the things he does with the pictures.
Thank you.
um Sorry, y'all. I'm just reading the comments. I'm not ignoring you all. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. CC, I just read someone else's comment about that. I thought it was the mom also. I did see someone react to something about Upchurch's dad, but I didn't like watch the video. But if so, he is going through so much for like with his own family and his involvement in the Kylie case. It's insane. So is Tracy still here? I don't know if she is.
Check your messages really quick.
All right. Wow. Ooh. So maybe there is some kind of facts to all of that going on in the YouTube world. um,
Yeah, I think it might be safe to say just, cautious with all of it.
I have so many videos. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Um, yeah, CC, same. I'm gonna have to do some research too about that because I don't know how
mhm,
true it is, but it is a rumor going around, and it's like poor Ryan's always in church for people suing him. I wouldn't doubt it. The things people do. Um, mm, so I don't know if Tracy's still here. Oh my god, the chat just got so quiet.
sorry. Another
No,
one.
you're good. Hmm? You sent me something
Another.
else?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I remember reading this. We were actually
Mhm,
talking about this. Was it in your live? Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah. But then again, it's like, so like not to keep like chat in the dark or anything, but like yesterday on Sifa's channel, we were discussing in chat on Lindsay Neiman's location of where she was when she found out the news about Kylie being found. And it's like none of us know that because none of us were there. We don't have any pictures of her at the
mhm.
scene, but that doesn't mean she was not there.
Right.
And people were debating on, whether she was really at a sushi restaurant, whether she was on scene and people didn't see her. So you can go back and look at SF Investigates tweets and he drops information there, but whether or not it's factual, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, Cece, I can't wait to see your next video that you're working on. You know that will be there. Elizabeth said, sorry to repeat, just want to make sure y'all saw big news today of Mexican sea bust in Mexico and US along with sanctions against China for fentanyl. Wow. Thank you for this. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to my channel. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Rumble. I don't know. I don't understand Rumble that well, but I know it's, not as much censorship as there is here on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm catching up. Thank you for dropping CC's link, Zifa.
Yeah.
You're good, Alice. Okay, so I don't know if Tracy is still here. Let me see if her name comes up on the YouTube side.
By the way, that's I believe it's pronounced as Maria.
Maria, okay.
Yeah. But if I'm
Oh,
wrong, please let me know.
you're usually pretty on point with the names. Just saying. When I'm reading for you, I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce that. And you're pretty good at it. You're better at English than I am, so what the hell?
No, no, just like cultural type things. That's it.
And no, but
It's
even like
American. I have no clue.
some other words I was reading for you, I didn't know how to say it. You had to say it.
Yeah, no problem, Maria.
Have a good night, Cece. Thank you for stopping by. We love you.
Good night, Cece.
Okay, Tracy. So can you send? I don't know if you saw my message earlier, but can you send the picture that you're wanting him to overlay for you to his email, and he can do that overlay? It won't take him long at all. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so she says she can't do it now as she has nothing saved, but all her still shots in the black dress. Her hair seems much longer and blonder.
Got it.
Did you see that comment before I even read it?
No, no, I mean
Oh,
got it. As in, give
okay.
me a sec. Sorry.
You're good, Tracy. I'm behind all the time in the comments and such. It's all good. Hi, Evie. Um, but yeah, this is amazing. Zab Girls tribute. Is it the one that she posted a while back, Nana? Because if so, I did use her tribute once also, and I loved it. It says Sammy's photos from that drama thing she was in would be a good to overlay. I just don't know the dates of those. At least I don't. But I mean, you could use any of. Hmm, I mean, hey Robbie, how are you? So right now, Sophie, you're working on overlaying to the surveillance photo with Kylie, correct?
Yeah, and I'm almost
Okay.
done.
Okay. No, yeah. I was asking because I don't think we need to overlay it with anybody else's picture. You know what I mean? To compare it to. I'll put it in the back chat. Does anyone know if she wore that dress as her graduation pic? Because I did hear a huge rumor she changed out of it the night Kylie turned up missing. That would be a nice one to have debunked too. Oh, but things like that are so hard to debunk because all we have is like the days and times that they posted it on their socials. But then again, that's not accurate of when the actual photo was taken. I mean, but uh,
Sent.
okay.
And I also included Sammy in it because I figured that might be
Okay.
us as well. Just in case.
Um, Geez, I can't keep up. I can't keep up with comments if I need you. Okay, gonna go grab the overlay. Um, did you read the back chat?
No, I forgot. I am right now. Oh wait, that's right. Hold on.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get the picture just right. I do agree in the different hair length of Kiely. So when talking just about Kiely Rodni, the pictures I saw, like even just from her graduation to the surveillance thing, her hair was way longer. And then how long did they say it was in the autopsy?
22 inches.
Yeah. Hmm.
Why do I remember that?
I don't know. You remember the most random things.
Oh, probably because it's hair. I don't know.
True.
Okay, in my defense, I went to cosmetology school. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I knew what you meant.
I know, but chat doesn't,
Yeah, chat don't.
and that could have sounded like really odd.
All right. Just a curious question. Does anyone know what color hair Sammy has now? Was wondering if she has tried to change her looks.
No clue.
Um, all I can say to answer that question is if you do sleuthing, you can probably figure that out. Do some research. Um, I mean, I don't know other than that. um, You're on an iPad with nothing saved. It's okay, Tracy. You're one of the few. My phone is so full of screenshots. My computer is so full of screenshots. Like
Yo,
it's
same.
unreal. Well, Sifa really he usually helps me with the comments, Judy, but he's doing photos and stuff right now, so it's okay. Robbie, how's your Friday going? Robbie said hi to you too, Sifa.
Oh, hey, Ralphie.
Let's see. Kai and Sammy both have a widow's peak in similar spots shown there on the left, which is her right side. Okay, and let me go grab something real quick. See if I can find it. I know I saved it. Oh, jeez. You would probably know exactly where it's at. But I'm going to try to find it myself. Hold on, you guys. I'm looking for a picture. I saved it recently, so you would think it'd be easy to find.
Nina.
Sorry, Chad. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm looking for a picture to show you guys. So just give me a moment.
No, Nina.
Okay, don't know. It's the graduation picture of her and her mom. That's a good picture to show her hair length in June. Does anybody have that picture right off? I figure we can find out somewhere from someone if Kylie had gotten her hair cut. That would at least prove that the long black dress wasn't the day of the party. Yeah, how are we gonna find that out though is the question. Um, thank you, Crime and Crochet. It's so frustrating when I do this because I know I saved it the other day and it's like, where did it go? It's somewhere on this computer. So here's a good picture of her hair length in June. Her hair is Sifa, so looking at this, what is the length of her hair here? Would you think? Is this 22 inches or is it longer or
Mm-mm.
shorter?
Um, it looks more like 20. Let's see. Because you also have to give into consideration the fact that it's in pigtails.
Right.
Um, and it's, yeah, zoom out for me, please. See, and
Oh,
like you can't
zoom, yeah.
tell where it actually stops.
And that's how it loaded on my screen, so I can't go any
Um,
smaller.
yeah, I mean, like,
But when
I
I zoom
don't,
in, I do this. Yeah, I don't know, because it's pretty
um,
long.
well, and that's not where her hair even stops.
Right. Because
So,
it's in pigtails.
yeah, so you're looking at more like potentially 28,
Hmm.
maybe 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, probably, yeah, more like 26. Um, here, I can
And she
even
could
send you
have,
something.
okay, and she could have well cut her hair, like people said. I mean, it just seems awfully convenient to where it makes it fit that that's her in the surveillance photo. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and where did that rumor even come from? Because that's something I hadn't heard before that she had recently cut her hair. That seems kind of recent to me. I don't know. Like hearing that out, like hearing that said, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wonder if she had extensions for her graduation pic. Mm, I don't know. 26 because my hair is to my waist right now and it's 28. Oh, yeah, Siffy, you're right on the money.
Yeah.
He's tall, tall AF.
I'm 6 foot. Why?
Well, to me, you're tall AF because I'm 5 foot. Like, you're giant to me. Her hair looks shorter in Mexico pic. All right, I'm gonna go grab. I do have a bunch of pictures um, in here. Let's see. See, and I don't know the dates of a lot of these pictures, so that's the problem. That's just her necklaces. Um, where's all
So
the dang
I just sent
pictures?
you um a hair length chart. The comment is Yeah.
Yeah, so oh wow. And they were saying 22.
Yeah.
But I mean, if she has pigtails and they go down in the front that far down, yeah, it's definitely like longer in the back.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would say definitely between 26, 28, something like that.
Mhm.
Definitely not 22. Hmm. Interesting.
Well, she just fell off.
Don't freak out. I'm here.
Your cam's on.
I know.
Okay.
um,
Making
that's
sure.
why I was like, I'm here. I
Okay.
slid out, but oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. Um, you're welcome, Bell Hammers. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do is just get some information out there.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so just 22 will be down to the middle. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks longer than 22.
Mhm.
Hey, Katie Bug. And yeah, it's because I slid out, I freaking stopped sharing my screen. So let me pull it back up. Yeah, so this was in June. Her hair was pretty blonde. I don't know. Now I want to look at the surveillance one again. It doesn't look as blonde there to me. But again, it's photoshopped and the coloration is all jacked up. What do you think, Stefan?
Um, did I not send that?
Um,
Yeah, I did.
you did, but I asked if you wanted to.
No.
Oh,
Show it.
it's just kidding. Hush. Okay. This picture is how I was going to show it. Okay, so last surveillance photo here. This is the day. Are they saying that this is her graduation or the day of the party? I've heard both, so I don't know which one is true. And then here's one where it looks a little darker at the roots there. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Tifa?
Mm. So we also have to take into consideration light source
Mm-hmm.
because you
True.
have um like so you have yellow light, blue light. They're gonna create different hues and tones in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, and like
No, I get what you're saying. And it's hard
yeah.
to so who many think the picture actually is of, um, we don't know if it's Kylie in the surveillance picture. And we're not gonna pull up anybody else's picture to compare it to, but I mean, you guys are, feel free to do that research. Pull up a picture of Kylie and pull up a picture of who you think it might actually be and do a side by side comparison.
Mhm. Yeah, and there are good reasons why, you know.
Yeah. We're not going to
Mhm.
I mean any of these people in this case from the beginning that have already been drugged through the mud on YouTube and all this other stuff. We're focusing on Kylie and debunking what we can. So we're not gonna, you know, bring up any
Mhm.
more pictures of anyone that we're not talking about anybody but Kylie right now. So thank y'all. I knew my camera was on because I wanted to I slid out and I was like, I'm here, I'm a real person. It's me. Um Yeah, I agree, Nana. I'm A lot of the pictures that he did share of her were awesome. I'm glad we do have the pictures that we have of her. There was also quite a few that we were able to grab from other social media platforms that have now gone. You can't find them. And I'm glad that we were able to grab some of those too. That we can always keep her face out there. Kylie's hair is much longer and blonder. Yeah. Mm. Look at Kylie's eyebrows, light brown. Hair could have lightened by the sun. True. Very true. I see the auburn coming through from the grad picture from where her hair was hot pink from the summer before. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too, because like right here, right, Tifa? I mean, you know,
Mm,
it looks like she might have had like some kind of like
yeah.
pinkish in her hair. And like in this picture, I guess you can kind of, I don't know, you can kind of tell. But this just looks really dark to me. Really, of course, it's indoors, so I get that. All right. I'm gonna share this one again too, just so anybody coming in. Um, this is the comparison photo that CC gave me to share. That and then CC did. Sifa. That's why I want to say Sifa because
Jeez.
CC, because I keep saying CC. Sifa did an overlay of the place that this was last taken in, and as you can see, is a perfect match. This is not totally bored. This is a different location. Judy has a question for the room. Go for it, Judy. Michael, I had Chipotle for dinner. How are you today? Liv, I wish that we could get in contact with him too, but he might not want to be in contact with anyone. Also, it might not be a good idea to be in contact with anyone in real life. Like maybe we should just do what we do and hope everything the truth will
Um,
always come out.
I sent another one, by the way.
Don't
Nah,
start.
Rocky's floating.
Kylie has such powerful expressions. Each pic is a different side of Kylie. I agree. And the picture that I have of the last known photo that I know of, August 1st, her smile in that picture is one of my favorite. It is heartbreaking. Bo Evans, welcome in. I haven't seen you here before, but welcome to my channel. Um, so we do not know the name of the store. We just know that it's not the 89 store, which was a rumor at one time, and we know that it's not Totally Bored, which was also a rumor. So Tracy said that actually looks closer than I would have guessed. Maybe the longer hair is at her back and layers in front. Even that one strand of hair is doing the same thing. Yeah, so let me bring this one back up. But yeah, yeah, Kitty Bug. I'm getting there, Steffa. Hold on. Nana, I don't know about pictures. I do have a picture of a note that someone did take from the celebration of life of a letter or a note of something from dad. So I assume it was him holding it. It doesn't show his face in the picture though, but I assume he was there. All right, let me grab what Sifa dropped to me.
Well, you have two now.
Oh no. I see.
Hmm.
Oh no. Wait, I have three. I didn't get to the other one. Okay. Okay, so here's a good picture. Dang, her hair was really long here. And then this shows it compared with the hair length reference. So yeah, I think it's longer than 26.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, the face is going to be different length than,
Mm,
the girl in the
yeah,
photo
true,
with her head turned. Like there's
true.
different ratios. So
Oh, does anyone want Tifa to show the picture he painted of Kylie? Maybe, of course, he would share it. He would be more than happy. And we can definitely show that on here. Okay, and then you had put this one also, which, that looks short. That looks about 22 inches. Good job on all of this, Siva. Yeah, 28, 26, something like that. But yeah, this picture right here shows it a lot shorter. Um, I do keep in mind that, like, I mean, right here, this could be longer. It's the way she's holding her hand, like, you know what I mean? The hair might not just be falling, it could just be, I don't know, but it definitely looks shorter in this picture. Let's just go through them again.
sent.
God, my phone. Oh, that's the same picture. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna close some tabs. Oh,
And yes, you can keep that one.
I want this one on the canvas.
I can do that too.
Yeah, you can just send me the files, right? And I can go to my nearest Walgreens and.
Yeah. Yep.
So this is an image that Sifa did. It doesn't show like it does on yours. My screen's smaller. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Uh, that's weird.
you did a really good job on it though.
So you can't do like full screen?
This is full screen.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Um, Here, let me do something to it real quick.
Sifa, you can. Oh, is this on your phone?
Yeah,
So just go to Discord and go to your DMs, and you can show it on your screen from StreamYard. Or you don't want to do that.
I can try.
I can, like, if I stop sharing, you just click present, and then you'll just load it up in, like, go ahead and load it up in your browser or whatever, or however you want to present it, and
Yeah.
then I'll stop sharing, and you click present, and then you can
Okay.
show it.
All right.
Yeah. So let me stop. But yeah, he did do a really good job
Um,
on it. So go. Oh my gosh, this is about to get put on Do Not Disturb. Hi, Heavenly Clouds. There you go. This is Sifa's beautiful work. Let me change this to minimal. There we go. Yes, definitely worth seeing. The highlighting, like everything. You did such a good job, Sifa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, Nana? Yeah, it's a painting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also since people have liked to, you know,
Oh,
try
of
to claim
course.
shit,
Mm-hmm.
let me just zoom in. You can see, oops, different strokes, imperfections,
Uh-huh.
paint, um, issues.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Because people like to try to say that I didn't paint it. I did
Well, of
watermark
course,
it.
I was gonna say, of
Yeah,
course,
it's,
people will do that, but
yeah, you know, just what they do. And it's
hey,
annoying as hell.
princess.
Oh,
Yep, he
sorry.
did.
One more time.
Yeah.
See? Canvas lines. Canvas lines. Okay.
You're good.
I don't want to hear it.
He did. I agree, Belle. He captured her through her eyes and shows like her light. um,
Wait, I'm creepy?
no.
What?
No. I was just catching up on that too. They're talking about JW, which I don't want to bring
Oh,
up names. But yeah.
I was like, well, damn. Okay.
No, I didn't
Jeez,
mean
Liv. I'm kidding.
How many hours did it take you to paint it? Is it oil or acrylic?
Um, took me actually like, well, so I spent like about 2 or so months on it. I didn't do it like every day,
Right.
but I did spend several hours.
I imagine so. It came out
Yeah.
really amazing. And I remember now seeing it on the I think it's your birth certificate video.
Yeah.
And I didn't know like, where that picture I was like, that's one I hadn't seen. And that's why. Hey Smiley. So
Wait, can I, man,
yeah, yeah. Do you
can I
need to
be
share
annoying
something?
one more time? One
Yeah,
more
go ahead.
time. I swear to
Go
God,
for
one
it.
more time.
It doesn't bother me. Miss W. Thank you. Yeah, y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind.
So, yes, that's my name right there. Doesn't belong to anyone else.
Oh, your watermark.
Just so you know, yeah, it's my signature. You know, you just have to like be a little extra. transparent sometimes with people online, I think.
Hmm.
Like answer their questions before they even start with it.
Yeah. Get it out there first.
Yeah.
Oh, Squirrel Girl has a notification came up about the Memorial Bench update.
Hmm.
Oh, nice. So is she live or she just uploaded a video? Let me go grab it. Or let's see. So that's awesome. It's a video that she dropped a minute ago. So there's the link to Squirrel Girls if y'all want to go check out her video about the bench update. I think that's amazing that she was able to get that done. Thank y'all for letting us know. Yeah, he did. He did do her wrong, Nana. But I don't even like to say his name. He gets on my nerves. And how he has the following that he has, who knows? Okay, I'm still here. I'm trying to find a picture. Um, Somebody was asking me about this one. Or someone just posted in chat. Maybe y'all can remind me. One of y'all posted in chat this question about this picture. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I'm gonna have to send it. Oh, wait. What, Sifa? I'm trying to keep up
Hmm? What?
behind this.
What I do?
Hold on. I'm sending you a picture, but it's just so I can open it up in my browser. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay. So let me share this picture. Someone was just talking about this picture. Look how long her hair was here.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. Well, but she's also kind of bent forward a bit.
Yeah.
So that could make like a 2 inch difference.
She had really long hair though. Her hair was full and like thick and healthy. Yeah, Mom, you did tell us that you did. And I'm so glad she was able to do that. I'm gonna go watch the video as soon as I end this live, but that's amazing that she was able to do that. Yeah, in this picture it looks pretty long. But like you said, she's kind of tilted forward a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd still say 26, pushing 28.
Yeah, and she's 5'7".
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did I miss anybody's comment? Anybody has any other questions about any other photos? I'm still trying to catch up on comments. let's see this one. Why wasn't her electrolytes tested, and why didn't the lab in Pennsylvania test for fentanyl? Mm, didn't Zap Girl call the lab and they confirmed that
Mm-hmm.
certain things were?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zav does do a so if you go to Zav Girl's channel and you go to her playlist, she does have a live where it's not like it's not very long. She edits out and makes a short video of when she called the lab and she explains what they told her and what the findings were in the
Mm-hmm.
autopsy report.
Yeah, and
So,
she goes over what all the tests are too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to know more information about that, just go to her playlist and you'll find it.
I can grab it real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I had came across it the other day and I was like, "Oh, wow, this is interesting." Oh, wait. So the video says that from due to requests from Kylie's family, the bench has been denied. Are you
Oh,
serious?
oh my God.
That just makes me so freaking mad. The National Forest denied Kylie's bench. Okay, so what in the world?
Wait, which one is it? Is it?
Is it family or is it the National Forest? Because they she could always they could always have the bench put up in town somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily if it's the National Forest denying it, they can still put the bench up. Is it the family that doesn't want it up anywhere?
Yeah, that's kind of important to know because, you know,
Mhm.
those are kind of big claims.
Yeah. I guess we'd have to watch Squirrel Girls. I didn't get to watch it, but Miss W should put a candle visual live stream for Kylie's 8/6/23. Everyone can send pics and vids to show up by lighting a candle. Like, oh, that would be awesome. I can't believe that it's like not that far away. Puppies at the club again. Hush, let's go. It has been on order for spring, but now it's denied. Did she say if it was the family that denied it, or was it the National Forest or whatever that denied it? So Susan is saying that it was nixed by the family. So I don't know. I'm confused.
Um, I think to be safe, we'll just say that someone denied it, but we'll
Yeah.
have to look into it and find out.
Yeah. Either way, it's like that's very upsetting.
Yeah.
Kiki, I don't want to play her video without reaching out to her first. I don't have contact with her. So I'd rather just drop the link like I did so you guys can go watch it.
Oh, I found it.
So she says both. I don't know. It's very confusing.
Okay, so she has two lab
Okay.
videos.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. There's those two.
where'd you drop them?
Um, in YouTube chat.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
It's me. I zoned out for a moment. It's okay.
Yeah, I kind of started to. second guess my sanity. I was like, oh my god, am I in the right live chat?
Sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is very sad. Either way, whoever denied it, like that's just so mm, the family requested that the forest deny it. What the heck?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right. She just wanted to get the info out. And to honor Kylie because nobody else, I mean, they had the memorial, but how long did that even stay up? Not very long. I remember the day a local was out there and it was already like gone. No, you're good, Kiki. Thank you. Everybody in chat was letting us know at the same time too, so you're good. Oh, that's so frustrating. Hmm. Yeah, Tracy. Sometimes the likes take a minute to catch up, but all right. So I am going to drop Sif's channel. Crochet is in here, and she also has a channel. Where's Kenny's comment? Oh, there it is. There we go. It is sad, but Kylie will be remembered regardless, not just in America, but around the world, and no one from her family can deny that. Exactly, Kenny. That is 100% facts. They can't stop that. She's already won all of our hearts over, and she'll never be forgotten. And Kenny, you can drop a link to your channel also, because I know you're going to be doing a live soon when you're feeling up to it, and I know we're looking forward to that. Hey, Crosshatch, welcome in. Um, yeah, Crosshatch, but I can show a couple of the pictures again that I showed. So the main reason I wanted to do the live in the first place, I'll bring up those pictures again, just for those coming in who may not have seen it. And then Sifa does an overlay to kind of show it. So, all right. So this is from Cece, who Cece has given me the approval to use. Oh, that's too close. Out. All right. So this was a picture that Cece did of a side by side of where the last surveillance picture was. You can see the rack here and the clothes rack here. She went to the actual location, and you see the the items of souvenirs and such right here, and the clothes rack legs here. And then Sifa did an overlay with Cece's picture, and it just kind of gives you a better idea of exactly how it lines up perfectly. So this is not the 89 store. This is not
Um,
totally bored.
I also just found a better photo too.
Okay.
For proof for Ben.
Oh, for Ben. Okay.
Yeah, if
Gotcha.
he just simply Googles Truckee RV, um, then he would get, whoops, yeah, send it to the right person, that might help a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
Kenny, I got you. I'm going to drop your link right now.
So also notice, um, okay, I just sent it. So notice the counters and did it send?
Probably so, but
What?
I'm just catching up on comments real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Yeah, so basically Just notice like the countertops, um, like the red tops, the same as in the photo. Even like look at the wood, same kind of design. And if you check out Yelp, it'll
Oh,
have
that's a good
the old
picture.
RV image as well on there. So basically, it's from before the remodel.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Google
Yeah. Google.
www.google.com.
Oh my God.
And so there you go, Ben. You can do your research. We don't need to use other people's content, but, here's the freebie.
Sometimes Google is your friend. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, and same with other creators. Sometimes they're your friend, and sometimes we like to work together and help each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. It's not about using other people's research, it's about gathering the research together and presenting it as a collective
Hmm.
to prove or debunk. Kenny, from Monday, that would be awesome. Let us know. You know that we got you. We'll all be there. Jill, thank you for being here. Have a good night. Um,
What photo? Which one?
so let me see. Let me bring this one back up. So this picture, we think certain aspects of her surveillance picture may have been altered, filtered out, whatever. But
So it's,
we're talking about the location right now
yeah,
because
keep in mind that's also from a different camera, you know, it's from a security camera, which
right,
is
and
from higher up, facing more downward. And it's a video feed, so it's going to be more blurry because there's motion.
yeah, Cece said it's one of those
Whereas,
like bubble cameras that are like, from the ceiling, those little bubble camera things. That's
right,
how she is explaining it. So yeah.
yeah,
So then this overlay picture was done just to show that it was indeed in this location that Cece went to.
mm-hmm,
And the purpose for this live was because we want to debunk that it's not at the 89 store, which was
right,
mentioned before, and it's not at Totally Bored, which has also been mentioned before. This is a completely different location.
yeah,
And then, so this shows exactly what where
yes,
the picture was taken at looks like.
yeah,
So this is
look
this
up,
is definitely it.
yeah, just simply look up Truckee River RV, go to Yelp, and this is before the remodel.
Yeah. So yeah.
You gotta
Debunking
take
and
your dog
proving
out
theories.
clubbing, like, he can't handle it anymore.
No, they're outside the door right now and they want to come in here because family's here and they're just being babies. Oh, let's see. I'm
They
catching
wanna
up on
go
the
clubbing with
comments.
the fam.
Wait, there's a dog on the floor in the full photo. This one on the full surveillance photo? I've never seen a dog. I don't know. I never seen a picture of a dog in any of the surveillance ones. Um. Oh, Paris. Do you know the date of the remodel, Sifa?
Um, I can try to see.
Speaking of him, of this person, Kenny, do you know when his court date is? Because I can't seem to remember, and I feel like it's this month. If I said April, I just don't remember what date it is. but I know it's coming up. Is her left foot moving? Um, I mean, it looks like it's kind of in motion, but I mean, as you can see, all of this is going to be distorted because of the type of camera and it's in motion, but it is definitely this area here. And then, hold on. Hold on. For those just coming in, I'm going to bring this back up. Uh, come on. Okay. So you can see, if I can zoom in, this trackpad will work. What the frick? Why won't it do? I don't know why it's not working.
Where the hell you got these gummies from?
From the store. Okay, I can't get it to get bigger. But this is the kind of rug that she's standing on. Never mind. My freaking thing went down. I don't know. My trackpad is tripping. Sif, are you still there?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, I thought my mic had. Um. Okay. Let's see. And things like this is why we can't just let things go with Kiely. What are these people hiding? They can't even have a bench to memorialize their beautiful loved one. Yeah, like I said, I have to watch the video and all that, but either way, that's ridiculous. All right, I think I'm all caught up on comments. Rocky. Sifa, did you have anything to add
I'm just trying to look for the exact date of that
for the remodel?
renovation. Yeah.
Okay. It's a rug, Michael. I just couldn't get the picture to enlarge. Oh, so it's not until August, Kenny? Okay. I thought for some reason he had like another hearing or something in April.
Oh, um, let me look that up really quick too.
What you doing?
I missed you. I just came back by.
So sweet.
Also, Dad wanted me to stop by too.
Good night, Belle. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I got quiet for a little bit.
Um, the next hearing date is actually May 26th and 30th.
Oh,
There was an early status conference on the 7th of this month.
oh, dang! I
Yeah,
didn't even know about that one.
yeah.
Well,
Um, I can just send this to you if you want.
okay. Kenny said I read on a site that a second murder. Kenny, I did see what you were talking about, and I think that I think it was like the title. It was like a clickbait thing because when you read the actual article and his charges, he only has one murder charge. He doesn't have two. So, like, I was confused too because when I watched your video and I did some research, everything we found was only one murder charge. So I don't think it
And I
was
just sent it to
anything.
you.
Okay. And I don't think it was anything that you did. Like, you probably found the same thing I did, where it did say something about a second murder charge, which was had to be a misprint. Oh, that's Aura. Okay. Okay, so should we not share that?
Yeah. Um, just
Okay. Um,
yeah, just recite.
yeah. Thank you. So it was filed 8/12/2022. Thank you for that video, Kenny. You have very informative videos and very good, theories. And again, I will say that was, that's just one of Kenny's theories. He's not throwing it out there as fact, as this is what happened. He's just basically saying that's one of his theories based on facts that were presented to him. Hi Wendy, how are you? Yeah, and he will be doing a live. He said he's trying for Monday, so um if I do get update about that, I will make sure I let you guys know about it so that we can all be there to support Kenny. Oh, there's Sifa's live for all of you who want to go over to Sifa's live because I'm going to be ending this one here soon. And we can go over to Sifa's live and talk more about Kiely. Any questions you have about any kind of pictures that you want, maybe he can like enhance. He can, if you have any like really blurry pictures or a picture that you have that you're trying to figure out something in, feel free to email me or him and we can try to maybe help you figure out what's going on in the picture or clear it up.
And that goes for like any photo. It doesn't have to be related to the case.
Yeah, any photo.
Yeah, I don't care.
Um, yeah, Monarch, I know. Very sad news on the bench. It's just Cherry Blossom, another coincidence. Players Pizza is just a few miles from where the man and woman who went missing the same night as Kiely and later were found. Yes, yes, it is. It's very nearby. It's also very close to the DG where there was a sighting of a woman blindfolded. That's something that me and Tiffany need to work on one of these days when we can get our brains to work correctly. Is the call logs and the mapping out of those call logs, starting with Arrow Creek all the way up until whenever. But yeah, I think it's important. If I do go live on Monday, it will be a general live about Kiely, nothing specific, a good old chin wag. Kenny, we are still all going to be there. If we're all there to talk about Kiely, you know that.
No. No.
Yeah,
No.
there
Bean.
is a lot of
Stop.
coincidences.
No. No. Stop. Stop.
Be nice to her. You tell me. Rocky just wants to go clubbing.
She's pushing into me, trying to push my computer off the bed, trying to push me off the bed, smacking me with her nose,
Okay,
trying
well,
to
she wants your
bite me.
attention. She wants your attention, clearly.
She's trying to step on the keyboard.
She's so little, though. Oh my goodness. I want her.
Yeah, she's little, but she's like spicier than I am.
Daisy Siva, have you heard any more about the remains that were found? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And I've been looking. I look for any updates on like the Anna Scott. It's nothing. I don't know if we'll ever find anything about that. Crosshatch, I am going to definitely try. Um, lots of cleaning I need to do this weekend, but definitely going to try to enjoy the weekend. Jesus. How many minutes to your live, sir? Never mind, I can just look myself. Okay. Okay, so if anybody here is interested in coming over with us to Sifa's channel, he goes live in about 3.5 minutes. That's where we're gonna be. Hey Pam K. No, that's what they were just asking about. No update on the remains that were found, sadly. Good night, Kenny. Sleep well and take care of yourself. Yeah, I know, Alpha David. I just don't trust any information coming from there. So, oh, good, Queen. Awesome. Email me if you have any questions or whatever. We can brainstorm together. Let me know. All right, guys, head over to Sifa's Live. I just dropped his link again. I know some of you have to go to dinner and some are going to bed, different time zones. We understand. But we hope to see you there. And we'll do more Kiely talk and whatever else topics come up. You never know in Sifa's Live. Thank you, Queen. I think I did just drop my email, but just in case. All right, Sifa, I'll see you in your live.
Hi.
Hey.
See y'all.
All right. Good night, guys. Love you. I thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you for being here, as always. Thank you to my mods. You guys are amazing. Y'all have a nice Friday. Happy weekend.